tutorial is going to cover a few Excel basics. First, this is an Excel workbook. Each workbook contains worksheets. By default, Excel opens up with one worksheet. To add more worksheets, left-click with your mouse, the little plus sign at the bottom of your screen, and that will add more worksheets. To name your worksheets, you can right-click with your mouse on the tab Name, choose Rename, and then name your worksheet. At the top, you will see your menu. If your menu is not visible, you can click on the menu name. You will see your icons, but notice if I click back in my workbook, my icons disappear. You can click on your menu again, click on the push pin to the top right, and then your workbook icons remain visible throughout the time that you're utilizing the Excel worksheet. Each Excel worksheet contains cells. Each cell has a name. The name is visible in the label box to the top left. The name of this cell is A1. This cell is E9. To select a single cell, just left-click in a cell with your mouse. To select an entire row of cells, click on the row number. To select the entire column of cells, click on the column name or the column letter. If you just want to do a few cells, left-click the beginning cell with your mouse, and while holding your left-click button down with your mouse, drag over the number of cells in which you want selected. When you get to the end, just let go of your left-click button, and that selects multiple cells. To enter data, you just click on the cell and just start typing to enter information. To save a little bit of time, I'm going to pull up some fake data that I've already typed in information to show you a few formatting tips. To expand the width of your columns, hover over your top of your columns, the letters, your margin lines, until you get this plus sign with the arrows. Once you see this plus sign with your arrows, left-click with your mouse and drag your margin until you get the width that you desire. If you want to do multiple columns at the same time so that your columns are uniform, select all the columns, right-click with your mouse, choose column width, and choose your desired column width. For rows, you can select one row or multiple rows. Right-click, choose row height, and then type in your desired height. To insert a column, click to the right side of the column in which you want it to be added. For example, if I want a column to be added between A and B, I'm going to click column B, right-click with my mouse, and choose Insert. And that will insert a column between A and what used to be B. To insert a new row, click under where you want the new row to appear. Right-click with your mouse and choose Insert. And now I have a row to where I can type labels. Notice there's an autocomplete feature. If I want to center my headings over my data, I can select the cells. Select the justification icon and center the headings of my columns. I can also do that to my column data. If I want it to the left, in the middle, to the right hand side. If I want to create a heading of my table, I'm going to insert another row at the top. I'm going to select my heading area. I'm going to choose Merge and Center. And now I have a heading that's centered over all of my data. Let's say, for example, if I gave this common skills test again and everybody made a 90. I'm going to start typing 90. The top 2 students, and I'm going to select the rest of my cells. Under Fill, there is a Flash Fill option, and it completes the rest of the cells with the pattern that you told Excel. If I would like to shade some of my columns to make them stand out, I just select the cells in which I would like to shade, choose the color bucket, and then choose the shade that I would like for my cells. I could do multiple cells at the same time to make my table a little bit more readable. The little grid lines that you see do not print. If I do a print preview, it prints without the grid lines. To get these they're called border lines. To get these border lines, I'm going to select the cells in which I would like to add border lines. There's my borderline icon. I'm going to click the arrow beside of it, and I just want to add them to all borders. And now, when I do a print preview, you see my border lines. I can choose to have thicker border lines for certain cells if I want to make certain things stand out, such as my heading. If I need to delete information, I just click on the cell and I can hit delete on my keyboard.